Hi students, welcome to Plus 2 computer class. So we are discussing about PHP programming language, fundamentals of PHP language. In the previous video we already seen echo and print command, the commonly used to output constructs, then difference between echo and print command. After that, fundamentals of PHP, we discussed how we are creating a variable in PHP. Then after that, the naming, rules for variable creation, what are the different rules for naming variable, what are the conditions that we are using for naming variables. Okay, so the fundamentals variables we discussed, the remaining section, that means from data types we are going to discuss now. So in this video we are going to discuss data types in PHP, core data type and also special data type, then operators in PHP, then string concatenation operators in PHP. Clear? Then, so the first category is data types. Data types. Data types of PHP can be classified into two categories. First one is core data types. Core data types. Second one, special data types. Core data types and special data types. Core data types means the fundamental data types that we are using: int, float, boolean and string. Core data type examples are int, float, boolean, then one more is that is string. These all are belonging to the category of core data type. Integer for representing integer number, float for fractional number, then boolean to specify true or false value, string to store the character, single character or group of characters. Then data types in PHP can be divided. Special data types can be divided into other different category. First one is array, null, then object, last one resources. Okay, so data types of PHP can be classified into two categories. First one is core data type. Core data type examples are int, float, boolean, string. Then special data type examples are object, array, null and resources. Clear? Then we will discuss what is meant by int. You know for what purpose we are using int? To store numbers with sign, positive or negative sign we can use for representing numbers. Then a number with fractional part we can represent using float. Number with fractional part. Next one is boolean. Boolean to specify true or false value. PHP is a case sensitive language, so we can use the values like false, true, that means small letter, then on or off, 0 or 1, like that. On or off, 0 or 1. So any one we can use for representing boolean values. String for representing string constant and also character constant we can use strings. Then normally we are using string in double quotes. Then core data type that we already know, but special data types that we that means that we didn't know. Array you already know. For what purpose we are using array? For storing multiple values we are using arrays. Okay, for storing multiple values we are using arrays. Then two types of arrays are present in PHP: indexed array and associative array. That we will discuss later. In different types of array and also its working, everything we will discuss in the coming sections. different types of arrays in PHP. Then null. Null means it is a special value that only available in PHP. Okay, for example, if you declared a value x, but we forgot to allocate value to this variable, then automatically it will allocate with value null. Okay, because no other values or nobody used that variable, so that's why automatically the value null will be allocated to the variable x. Okay, so that kind of value is known as null. Null is a special value. The null value associated with the variable that never used for any other process. Okay, then next one is object. Object is similar to C++ object. It is an entity. Normally this object we will use in programming, software development case. If one or more user is interacting, then we can use object. Next one is resources. We already know PHP is a server-side scripting language and it is used for creating dynamic web pages. So when we are creating dynamic web pages, there is a chance for interaction with the databases. So that means we are connecting with other resources. Okay, we are interacting with other resources. So there will be a chance for external files to be accessed. So for that purpose we are using resources. Clear? So that is the different special data types of PHP: object, array, null and resources. Object similar to C++ object, and array to store one or more values, and null to store the null value. That means if the variable is never used, then it will it is allocated with value null. Resources means it is used to interacting with other resources. So these are the different data types of or special data types of PHP. Okay, PHP data types can be classified into two categories: core data type and special data type. Core data type and special data type. Then next one we are going to discuss operators in PHP. Operators in PHP. The various kinds of operators that we are using in PHP. First operator is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operator means basic arithmetic operators like plus, minus, star, division, modulus operator. These all are belonging to arithmetic operator category. Then next one, assignment operator. Next category is assignment operator. Assignment operator means equal to operator. We are using equal to symbol for assigning value to a variable. Then next one, for example, $x equal to 4. Equal to. For what we are using this equal to symbol? For copying the right side value to left side. Then logical operators. Logical operators. Logical operators like logical AND, then logical OR, double ampersand, or NOT. These all are belonging to logical operator category. Then next operator. Okay, so commonly used operators are assignment operator, arithmetic operator, then logical, relational operator. Relational operator like less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. These all are belonging to relational operator category. Then next one is string operator. String operator, it is represented by dot, or this operator is also known as string concatenation operator. String concatenation operation. Then dot operator and also dot equal to operator. This operator is known as string concatenation operation. String concatenation operation. Then dot equal to is known as concatenation, then assignment, concatenation, assignment operator. First we are concatenating two strings. After that we are assigning that strings to a new variable. Okay, with the help of an example I will explain. So I am going to include PHP code inside an HTML code. Okay, HTML body open PHP. Open PHP. I am going to declare two variable $string1 is equal to good. Then I already mentioned single quote and double quote both we can use. $string2 is equal to morning. Morning. Then after that $new string is equal to $string1 dot $string2 $string1 dot $string2. Then next one $string1 dot equal to $string2 echo $new string br echo $string1 question mark colon. Then look at this example, very important question. String concatenation in PHP. First string 1 is equal to good, string 2 is equal to morning. So in the second one, $new string is equal to $string1 dot $string2. What does it indicate? We are combining string 1 and string 2 together, and the final result we are storing into a new variable. So here we use string concatenation, single dot operator. Then in the second case, $string1 dot equal to $string2. What does this statement indicate? $string1 dot. So to string 1, string 2 is attaching first. Okay, string 1, what is the value present at string 1? Good, is combined with string 2, morning, welcome. Okay, then you don't want to use a new variable to store the result. The first variable itself store the final result. So when we print echo $new string, what will be the output? Good morning. And if you print echo $string1, good morning also will come. Because in string 1 dot equal to first, the second string it attaching to string 1, after that it is assigning to string 1. That's why dot equal to symbol. That means concatenation assignment operator. There are two types of string operators present: concatenation operator and string concatenation operation. The concatenation operations join the two strings together and the left string into a single. That means right and left string into a single string. The concatenation assignment operator adds the argument that is placed at the right side of the first document. Right side of the first document means after good, the right side of the first. variable, then we will get good morning as a result. Clear? So this is string concatenation operation. Two string concatenation operation is present, dot and dot equal to. Then the remaining operators are two more operator present, that is combined operator. That means plus equal to, x plus equal to 0, that is equal to x equal to x plus 0. That kinds of operators. Combined operator, increment and decrement operator. Increment and decrement operator means plus plus operator, minus minus operator. These all are belonging to increment and decrement categories. Then next section was escape sequences. Suppose I want to display hello in double quote itself. Hello in double quote itself, then I can use an escape sequence like slash double quotes. Then how we will write? Echo double inverter comma slash double star hello close again inverter comma then. Okay, so what is this? This is an escape sequence. Slash double inverter comma, then automatically double inverter comma will come at the output. Then for printing single inverter comma we can use slash n. That means instead of slash n and slash t we are using slash single quote and slash double quote. Then to print new line slash n, then print new tab slash t, then carriage return or enter we can use slash r. Then print a dollar symbol slash dollar, one more is the backslash double slash. Okay, so these are the different types of escape sequence that is already in your textbook in the table. Escape sequences, for what purpose we are using that escape sequence, along with the example is present, that you already know what is mean by escape sequences. The operation that we can't type directly through keyboard we can implement using escape sequences. For printing double inverter comma slash double inverter comma, for printing single inverter comma slash single, new line slash n, normally we are using BR tag, slash t, carriage return or enter we are using slash r, then to print dollar slash dollar, then single slash double slash. Okay, so these are the various escape sequences that we are using in PHP. Okay, so hope you understood. We will revise the topic that we studied in this video. What is the first one? Data types in PHP. Core data type and special data type. Core data type examples are int, float, boolean and string. Core data, special data type example null, array, resources and object. Then after that we discussed about the various operators in PHP. All the normal operator that we are using in Java and also C++ we are always using in PHP also, except string concatenation operation, dot equal to operation and also the various escape sequences. Okay. Then you want to write one question in your notebook, that is explain the working of string concatenation operation with the help of an example. Okay, clear? So hope you understood. The remaining section is control structures in PHP that we will discuss in the next video. Okay then, thank you.